Hey guys, have you ever noticed those birds that turn heads wherever they go, with colorful feathers that look like true works of art? Today, we're diving into the world of peacocks, not just for their beauty, but for something even more interesting. I'm going to show you how these incredible animals have become a great economic opportunity for farmers. A lot of people see peacocks as just living decorations, but there's actually a whole market behind these highly sought-after feathers. So what makes peacock farming such a promising business? That's exactly what you're about to find out. Beyond their undeniable beauty, peacocks have impressive commercial value. Their shimmering feathers are in high demand in the fashion industry, handicrafts, and even luxury event decor. Farmers who invest in breeding these birds have already realized that they can generate a solid income with relatively low investment. But is raising peacocks easy? What are the challenges and what do you need to get started? Stick with me until the end of the video, because I'm going to answer all of that and share some practical tips that could make a huge difference for anyone thinking about getting into this business. Everyone's seen that bird with colorful feathers and an impressive tail that grabs attention wherever it goes, right? That's the famous peacock. But what a lot of people don't know is that peacock actually refers only to the males of these incredible birds. The females are called peahens, and the babies are known as peachicks. Technically, the correct name for the species is peafowl, but over time, peacock just stuck as the common term for all of them. These birds originally come from Asia and can also be found in certain regions of the Congo. And those bright, colorful feathers everyone recognizes? They don't show up right away. When they're young, peacocks have dull, muted colors. It actually takes a full 3 years for their feathers to develop that vibrant, eye-catching look that males use to attract mates. But have you ever seen a completely white peacock? Now that's a rare sight. And just to be clear, I'm not talking about albinos. White peacocks are a special genetic variation of the Indian blue peafowl. Most of them live in captivity, in parks or reserves. But if you're lucky, you might still spot one in the wild in India. That's why over there they're often seen as almost mystical creatures. Peacocks are among the most fascinating birds in the world, but their value isn't tied to meat or egg production like other species raised in captivity. What really makes these birds stand out are their vibrant feathers, which captivate not just with their beauty, but with a nearly hypnotic allure. The use of these feathers goes far beyond just aesthetics. They've become prized elements in interior decor, high-end fashion, fine arts, and unique crafts. But the magic of peacocks doesn't stop there. Experienced breeders have realized that showcasing these birds in well-designed spaces has turned into a real tourist attraction, drawing visitors and enthusiasts from all over the world who are mesmerized by the elegance of these rare creatures. However, raising peacocks requires special care. They need a large space to move freely and fully display the splendor of their open feathers. To give you an idea, a single adult peacock needs at least 100 square feet, about 9 square meters of open space. On top of that, it's crucial to enclose the area with fencing at least 6.5 feet, about 2 meters high, to ensure the birds stay safe and secure, preventing any escapes. The setup also needs to provide comfort and protection from harsh weather conditions. Inside the shelter, wooden perches are essential, so peacocks can rest peacefully at night. And in colder regions, heated perches make a huge difference, keeping these birds' delicate feet from suffering in low temperatures. Peacocks are birds that spark curiosity with their unique and impressive behavior. But have you ever wondered why they love perching so much? Contrary to what many people think, perching isn't just a quirky habit of these colorful animals. It's a crucial survival strategy. In the wild, staying in high places allows peacocks to quickly escape predators, giving them a safe and peaceful night's sleep away from danger. But peacocks aren't just known for their survival instincts. Another fascinating behavior is how the males attract a mate. It all starts when a male spots a nearby female. Almost instantly, his tail fans out completely, revealing a breathtaking display of colors that's impossible to ignore. With precise movements, he showcases his vibrant feathers, shaking them slightly to create shimmering reflections under the sunlight. This display isn't just for show. It plays a key role in catching the female's attention. If she's impressed, she responds by mimicking the male's movements, signaling her interest. This synchronized dance is what seals the deal, marking the beginning of a new pair. Have you ever stopped to think about how a peacock is born? Contrary to what many people might believe, the life of these exotic birds begins in a surprisingly simple and fascinating way. A peon usually lays between 3 and 5 eggs in a basic nest built right on the ground. This spot isn't chosen at random. Hidden among tall grass or bushes, it provides essential protection against natural predators. For nearly a full month, about 27 to 30 days, the devoted mother keeps a close watch over her eggs, keeping them warm and safe. But the story doesn't end when the eggs finally hatch. When peachicks are born, they're covered in soft, delicate feathers and are completely dependent on their mother to survive their first challenges in life. She becomes their main source of warmth and protection, carefully guiding them until they're strong enough to start exploring the world around them. Over time, these little ones begin to show what makes them so special, the vibrant colors that define their species. But did you know that male peacocks take up to 4 years to fully develop that majestic tail that grabs so much attention? This slow and gradual process makes raising and caring for these birds a serious and long-term commitment. Peacocks are known for their stunning feathers, but have you ever wondered what life is like for them on a farm? Not many people realize it, but these birds have a surprisingly diverse and interesting diet. In the wild, peacocks are natural foragers, eating just about anything, from grains and insects to small snakes, fish, and even frogs. But when raised on farms, they need special care. Experienced farmers know that the secret to keeping their feathers vibrant and ensuring healthy growth is providing a carefully balanced diet, mixing nutritious grains with protein-rich foods. On top of that, many breeders supplement their diet with fresh greens and earthworms. These extra nutrients play a key role in the bird's overall health, especially in developing the bright, eye-catching feathers that make peacocks so valuable. So, when are these birds ready to be sold? Typically, peacocks take about 2 to 3 years to reach full maturity. That's when their feathers are at their peak, making them truly stand out and fetching a great price on the market. Taking good care of peacocks during this period is crucial, as it directly impacts the success of their breeding. Every year on what seems like an ordinary farm, something unusual happens, bringing in unexpected profits. It's the time when peacocks naturally shed their feathers, a quiet spectacle that hides a major economic opportunity. During this period, peacocks lose their old feathers to make way for new ones. But what many people don't realize is that each of these feathers holds surprising value. Farmers pay close attention, carefully collecting every fallen feather while ensuring the birds remain healthy and well cared for. Why are peacock feathers so valuable? The answer lies in fashion and interior design. These industries have a growing demand for peacock feathers due to their exotic beauty and striking visual appeal. Because of this, many farmers have turned what seems like a simple activity into highly profitable and sustainable businesses. Beyond the feathers, peacock farming offers another major attraction: their breathtaking mating displays. These mesmerizing performances draw in tourists and visitors, turning farms into must-see destinations. Interestingly, unlike traditional meats such as chicken, duck, or quail, peacock meat is rarely consumed today. Historically, medieval kings and nobles considered it a luxury, but over time the tradition has nearly disappeared from tables around the world. In the end, what started as just a hobby has turned into a solid source of income, proving that economic opportunities can arise in the most unexpected places. To wrap things up, raising peacocks is a fascinating and profitable investment, combining beauty, rarity, and economic potential. If you enjoyed this and want to see more content about exotic animals and rural life, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share it with your friends. And of course, drop a comment below telling us what stood out the most to you about these majestic birds.